Hey everyone. So, uh, I've just had a shower, as you can tell. I just dried my hair. I'm currently waiting for my wonderfully tiny baby straightener. I know that big, but I mean, compared to me, they're like the size of my head, but a little bit smaller. So, yeah. So if you watched the video that I did earlier, you'd know that I'm going up to Paralympics tomorrow, and you know that I started a vlogging series. I mean, I don't see why not. You know, everyone blogs different things, and one of the main reasons I wanted to start a vlogging series is because I suffer from a condition called Ehlers-Danlos hypermobility, um, which is basically it's a connective tissue disorder, and it causes joint laxity. Basically, it means that your joints are more easily um, more able to move, so you've got more flexibility in your joints. It's not to be confused with hypermobility, which is what most gymnasts have. Um, so you're really flexible, and I've had it ever since I was born. And as a child, I was always able to do tricks. So I was always able to dislocate my shoulders and bend my joints back as far as I can make them go. Um, but as I got older, it got more and more painful. One of the signs that I did have as a child is I had painful legs. So they've always been painful. My mum suffers from a condition called fibromyalgia, which is also it's muscular disorder. It's basically like EDS, but in a much more severe way, as in it affects her muscles and everything else, and it's not fun. I mean, it's actually to the point now where she's pretty much always in her wheelchair whenever we go out. She cannot walk without pain now. It's just so bad. Um, but everyone thought when I was a child I was always copying my mum, and because I always complained that my legs hurt. And the older I got, the more and more the symptoms showed up. And then I was diagnosed with hypermobility syndrome a few years ago, 2007, I think it was. And then in April this year, I finally got diagnosed EDS type 3, which is the hypermobility one. I've also been diagnosed with a condition called POTS, which is postural orthostatic tachycardia. EDS and POTS pretty much come hand in hand. So I suffer from my blood pressure is now 10 twice. I have to be careful when getting up because if I go from laying down to sitting up, then I get really lightheaded and I get really dizzy. My phone's just gone off. Um, I have to be very careful with what I do. And one of the other things that you can suffer from is hypoglycemia, which apparently I don't have, but I don't know. And chronic pain as well. So I don't just suffer from the regular pain. It's basically amplified, so it's a lot more painful. Um, yeah. So basically, I've got it quite severely. I've got it pretty much from my head down to my toes. One of the other things that I do suffer from is I suffer from scoliosis, which everyone knows. If you don't, it's curved in the spine. I've got that at the top and the middle of my spine. Down the bottom, I suffer from a condition called lordosis, which is it's like scoliosis, except it doesn't curve that way, it curves that way, so it bends inwards instead of the regular round ways, if that makes sense. I will add a link in the description so everyone can go see it. I'll link the Wikipedia page. Um, uh, it's not fun, and it really does suck. I'm going to do daily videos, so I mean today I had a pretty alright day. I'm not going to say it's perfect, but it's not one of my better days. Over the last few days, I've suffered from exhaustion. I mean, I've been absolutely knackered. all everyone needs to do is sleep, so I've been having to keep myself busy. Um, which is also one of the things that really sucks about having this condition, because I have to sleep during the day. I don't have any two ways around it unless I'm really busy, like I have been this week. But I mean, I think it's starting to wear off now. I could be wrong. I mean, I could just have been having a good day with it, and it's just not really affecting me. Either that, or I'm just so hyped up about tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing myself. Um. So yeah, I suffer from flat feet. So this foot is really flat compared to this foot, which has an arch in it, as you can see. So there's the arch. There's the arch, and there's just a line for my feet, basically. Sorry, I had to show you. What else is stretchy skin. So if you look, my skin stretches out really far. Um, so one of the reasons I'm doing this series is so that people who do suffer from this condition know that they're not alone. I really want to make an impact, and I really want to make people aware of this condition, because it's not fun. It really does suck. And I know there aren't many doctors and nurses who believe in it, especially GPs. So, I mean, if it's always worth getting checked out. If you suffer from pain that's just there all the time, or if you walk too much, or if any of your joints hurt for no reason, it's definitely worth getting checked out. So, but yeah, I think that's it for now. And I will do a very early morning video tomorrow. And when I say early morning, I mean about 5:30, 6 o'clock. Really early. But yeah. So if you want to know any more, don't hesitate to contact me. I'll post all my details in the description below. And yeah. So I hope this was helpful for people. And I look forward to hearing your thoughts about this soon.